Hello everyone, this is White Jackal once again. We're back with another farming game. This time it is Harvest Moon Save the Homeland. Initially released in 2001, so just a year after the one we just played episode ago. Now this one is on PlayStation 2, as you can tell definitely with the graphic upgrade. This was actually one of my most favorite when I was growing up, out of all the Harvest Moons that I got to play that came out over the years. Not only for the cell shade style of graphics, but just simply was, full 3D and things too. So it was like revolutionary back then. So this is a save file that I had that I just pulled up, like I said in the previous video as well, because these games can have some pretty long intros to them, so I wanted to spare you guys that. So let's check and see what I have on this farm. Looks like I've got no chickens. I've got a few crops growing. Looks like some corn. Let's give that a water. Okay, whoa. Camera controls are reversed for what I normally have, and you can't adjust them in this game. And I missed. Now this Harvest Moon in particular was unique in the fact of, one, its art style, and the others were its general story. While you don't get married in this game like you do in all the others, you still have to obviously take care of a farm and animals and everything like that. And they can die in this one as well, which is something I mentioned in the other game, or other video, excuse me, of how some of the later ones, they took that feature out because of whatever reason. Again, giving that sense of realism and urgency to actually taking care of your animals, like your plants. But as I was saying, is you can, date people in this game, but you don't actually get married. And as the name implies, save the homeland, you are trying to save this area from, I believe, like some construction work or something like that. And basically each person that you can romance in this one will give you a different way to save the homeland at the end of the game. And it ends there. It's another thing that's different about this one as to other Harvest Moon games is it actually has like a true ending and it stops. It just doesn't keep, it doesn't keep carrying on. Let's see here. I'm always up early. I'm a farmer. In real life, though, no. Rice balls, sandwich, bread, honey, cheese, milk, eggs. Good. Yep. I had what? 150 gold, so probably not enough to buy a chicken, like we were trying to do in the previous one. And it was like 1,500 to buy a chicken. So let's take a peruse around here. I also liked this one because it was a little more geared toward, as I water the wild plants. If I could figure out how to pick something up, that'd be great. There we go. Ah, those aren't ripe yet, that's why. Okay, so that eats it. Anyway, as I was saying, getting distracted here. This one was a little more geared towards foraging and stuff, so running around grabbing items like this off the ground and things, as well as your farming. Puppy. I have a dog in this one. Let me give you a flower. Oh no. In this game, I usually went for the girl that lived here as far as a romance option. Did all of them, of course, to see the different endings, but this girl was my go-to crush, if you will, in this game. I unfortunately do not recall her name. It's been so many years. Some of these games have a little log where you can see what everybody's name and birthday and everything like that is. But it doesn't look like this one has one in the menu. Here we are at the bar, as well as the fishing spot. And I happen to have a fishing rod. Let's catch a fish or two. Let's see if I can remember how. Okay, so we can move. Doesn't look like I can affect the bobber. Oh, vibration and reel. Oh, yep. Okay, now I can affect the bobber. There we go. Guessing that shadow is supposed to be a fish. Come on. Yep, you know you want it. It's a twist literally just from the waist up. Come on. Come on, fishy. Never mind. I don't want to sit here all day. Let's head up this way. If I remember correctly, this leads up to the Harvest Goddess Spring. Yep. That's also a theme that runs through pretty much all of the Harvest Moon games, and I think even some of the Story of Season games. And I ate it. Did not mean to. And in some of them, you can actually even marry her, which is a bit crazy. She was like the awesome, cool thing to, discover and get your stuff from. Let's see. She gets angry at you in this game if you throw just anything in there. Just little forest sprites. Let's throw a flower into her pond. See if she's happy about that. Wishing time is over for today. I just realized also in this one you don't have a clock on screen like you do for most of the others, or a health or stamina bar. So it's easy to lose track of time in this game, because it's all in here in your menu. I remember it taking me ages as a kid to learn that little excited face in here, this little pink face, was actually your gauge of your stamina and stuff. Alright, well, since it's getting dark, let's just head home and see what we can do for the next day. Another unique thing actually about this one that I don't quite recall you being able to do in some of the other ones, I know there's a few that you can do this in, but again, it was unique to this one when it came out anyway, was you could do side jobs. So again, your farm wasn't your only way of getting an income or anything like that. It was, you can, that loaded really quickly. Like you can go help with the horses and stuff like that. And that's actually kind of the way you have to get your horse in this game, if I remember correctly as well, is you have to go volunteer for the stables and things, and then whichever horse ends up liking you the most is the one that you get. So I would obviously run around and we'd all have our favorite horses and things. I think I always chose one of the gray or black horses. I don't recall, actually. I just remember in one of these, my horse was always named Toast. So let's head off to that ranch and see if we can go in. music in this game always reminded me of like a French village as well. Don't know why. There's the pink-haired girl that my buddy Blue Fox would always marry. So even before anime was a big thing, he was already on top of the whole anime waifu thing. Sorry for spinning the camera like that. Like I said, the controls are a little wonky on this one. You have to think backwards. Wrong house. As you can see, it's been a long time since I've played these. Here we go. So we got a cow. Chickens are a lot cheaper in this one. But still too much. $1,000 cheaper. I want to do part-time work, sir. No, I don't want you to explain. Alright, so we got all our horses out there. There's a really dark brown, almost black one. So our job as this part-timer is we gotta brush all the horses, milk the cows, and feed all the animals. So let's go ahead and feed them first. And watch me do virtual work. Nice, if I remember right, if I stick this in my backpack, it was a bit faster overall. Again, the whole thing of when you play these games constantly, you get everything down to, it's like science of how to get everything done just right and fast as possible. What's the word for it? Economic, efficient. There we go. Most efficient way possible. Especially when they're repetitive tasks. There's even a horse race you can do with this, if I remember correctly. You have to run around here. Get out my brush. Yeah, let's go brush you first. Pretty red chestnut. Brush the cow. And since I'm here, let's milk you. Yes, let me milk you. Ah, fresh milk. Take a sip. Raw milk. Good for you. Brown chestnut. Gray. I think that's everybody. Alright. Then we just head on out and make ourselves a quick buck. If I can find the exit. There we go. Yes, I am done for the day. Now there was a little trick to this as well. So like I got 320 gold, and you get to keep the milk, which I already drank. So obviously I could sell off the milk to make a little extra money. But you can leave as soon as you're done, obviously, like I just did. But there was a thing of where if you actually stayed there and just moped about, just hung around there until you got kicked out, because time-wise or whatever, you'd actually make like an extra 100 or 150 bucks gold. And whatnot, just for standing around. And that was pretty neat to do. Time consuming, of course, in real time, but if you needed the money, hey, it worked. Ah, yes, the fancy manor house. Now let's head on. Oh, puppy. Yes, puppy. No, I don't want the flower. This was the dog that I always chose to get As you saw earlier, there was the like rounded floppy-eared dog that was like the signature of the Harvest Moon series for a long time. Then they brought out the Shiba Inu dog that you see there. And he was the one that I always got to come to my farm and things. I actually have a Shiba Inu in real life now, go figure. Let's fill this up with hay, just because I have the extra. Dogs will eat anything. Next morning, instantaneous. That's what life really feels like sometimes, is as soon as you hit the pillow, you're awake again and going. Ah yes, this game also had a few weirdly interesting things like these guys here. They're called breadfruit, and I don't know that that's a real thing or not. But in the game, at least, they literally just like come off here and they're like baked bread. If anybody knows if breadfruit is a real thing, please let me know. I'm obviously guessing it's not really bread, of course. Ah, we got some ripe corn. And I ate that one. Oh well. Gotta keep your strength up. Especially when farming. Now, I don't have a box to stuff all my stuff in this game to sell it like you do in the other Harvest Moons, where, you know, you can just toss it into this little nice convenient chest next to your house and the guy comes by every evening to pick up your goods and things. It doesn't have that in this one. You have to go to each individual person and sell off your produce and whatnot. So again, this was very much the oddball Harvest Moon game out of them all. Trying to find my map here. That's the flower shop we went by earlier. Brownie Farm. That's the stables where we were at the other day. That's the villa. Woodshed, cafe and bar down by the thing. Means that is the pond. And this is cow barn and horse stable for me. This is my farm down here. So there's not much to the town really, unfortunately. So let's head over here again. See if we can get a wish from the sorry, my mind just went blank again. Wish from the harvest goddess. There we go. Let's see. We gotta take her a gift, so let's take her some berries. Don't remember what she likes, because just like the all the other characters in the games, they all have their own special thing. There's a hidden item back here at one point in the game. I think it's during like fall or something. There's a special hidden thing back there that you can grab. Alright, lady. Actually, let's give you some corn. She can change the weather. Choose one from the following. She can give me energy, she can fix my fatigue. Apparently she can help me with the ladies, my dog, or a horse. So she's kind of the opposite of Jeannie. She can help with love of dogs, girls, and horses, and energy, but she can't change the weather. Just because, let's say, girl. Apparently it's random, too. Yeah, okay. Oh, so you botched the job, lady, huh? See if I bring you corn again. Touché. Sassy lady. I wonder if in my house I have like a journal or something that shows me the stats of like all the villagers' affection for me and stuff in this one. We shall find out. Keeps on that log, man. It'll never go through. Alright. Okay, so he's just telling me how to use the TV here. Okay, so this is just all like tutorial stuff. We got a calendar here. Can we interact with it? Yep. Tells us the days. Okay. And then we got our status and our options. So no, it doesn't look like we have an option to check anything other than looking at our, general stuff. Okay then. So it's all just a true guessing game. You got to keep track of it all in your head. Don't know how I did that as a kid, but yeah. Well, thanks for joining me again, guys, in another farming sim game. Hopefully I will see you next time when I do another one of these, whether that's, again, Harvest Moon or Story of Seasons, Rune Factory. There's quite a few. Until then, take it easy.